Hello there, and welcome to Scott Manley. I'm just kidding, you all know very well this is not a Scott Manley video. I wish I had that kind of viewer base. No, regret to inform you it's just another crappy docking video to the Brutus in construction. I do apologise for such a misleading intro. Alright. First things first, let's get Brutus into a correct position. Yes, assume the position, Brutus. Oh, I believe Brutus has assumed a decent position. Let us test. Now, I had to change this craft a couple of times here. New and improved cable struts here. I'm hoping this will stop the ridiculous phallic wobbling that was tearing the craft apart before. Let's find out. Shadow! That's really nice, and can only mean one thing: sunrise. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Well, this game is always full of nice and beautiful things. Brutus probably is not one of them. You probably get the idea. I'm a bit of a brute force player in this game. I mean, I literally have a craft called Brutus, so come on. Now, you're probably wondering, why the hell is he launching just a stick of RCS into the sky? Well, my friend, that will become very evident in just a moment. Now, you see, Brutus requires a shit ton of RCS. That's it. That is the whole reason I'm doing this. Oh, that is so much more stable with those struts. Before it was like wiggling around like some kind of crazy rubber phallic device with zero spine. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Now, with this kind of beautiful trajectory and stability, I'm thinking I probably should have got Brutus a bit closer. We'll soon find out. Beautiful thing about orbiting is there is a lot of stuff you can do to fix your mistakes. The only thing you can't fix is pretty much going into the atmosphere too shallow and not getting a sufficient speed. Okay. That's good enough. Now then, we're just going to get a bit of altitude now. It's actually not bad, that. I'm quite happy with that. We're at 70,000 yet? Almost. And space. Or more importantly, real-time warp. Excellent. We're going to move ourselves into a pro-grade position now. Turn RCS on, actually, so we can properly do this. Now. Give ourselves a complete orbit. Now I'm just going to push this orbit out. There we go. Pew. Oh, it's quite a bit over there. Let's move a bit more this way. And we have successfully moved a bit more this way. Back into prograde. We're still in prograde, sort of. Not really. Now, let's get this to about 100,000 anyway. A bit more. There we go. Isn't that nice? Alright, now we just need to get ourselves a good intercept. What's a number that's getting smaller? Well, that number's getting smaller. How small can we get that number? Apparently quite a bit. Oh, no, it's gone. Well, maybe we can do some tweaking here to bring it back. Oh, there we go. What's that? 58. Oh, I think we can do something with that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 26, 25. Do 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 do. I'm literally just scrolling around with these nodes randomly to see what kind of fix I can get. 21's not bad for really like a first maneuver attempt, so let's get to that node. So, get into maneuver position, and let's wait 16 minutes. By 16 minutes I mean hopefully more 16 seconds. 12, 11. My patience is wearing thin. It's actually the 4th attempt I've done at this. The first one went quite smoothly, but then I realised I had a slight design flaw and couldn't really move my craft properly. That's probably actually a major design flaw when you think about it. I want to break these things off. I don't need that. I want to be able to move properly. Da da da. Lights. I don't have lights. Oh, Brutus has enough lights. 7, 6, 5, 3, 2. Oops, I think I need to. There we go. Did I completely miss what I was trying to do? I think so. I don't know where I am anymore. Oh, there we go. 38.6, that's actually pretty good. 14.7. That's a blessing in disguise. I completely stuffed that up. 14.6. And just gonna. Oh, what are you doing? No, I don't want to close the. Oh, I've missed a node. No, we'll do it here. There we are, 22. Now, how close can I get it with this first little tune? 11. And whoop. 4. 2. I want to get this as small as possible. Six is just way too far. I'm really out by a little bit now. Let's move to the maneuver node anyway. We have 14 seconds to get there. Holy crap. Almost there. Maybe we'll just do a little bit of a burn, just in case. There we are. That'll get us there a little bit quicker. Almost there. And let's push all this delta V off now. Done. Let's kill this off. What are we looking at here? 6 point. Did I just see 6.2? That's really not too bad. Can I make it lower with the same course? No, that's about as low as it's going to go. Alright, let's see what we can play with now. The descending node really isn't that bad, to be honest. I'm just going to see if I can get this number to, I don't know, somewhere near like a 1 or something like that. I'm just going to mess around with the random positions here, see what's going to happen here. Oh, it's going down. That's always a good sign. Oh, it's going back up. That's a bad sign. I reckon if I just play with these two here, I will do what I want. Oh, well, that jumped significantly then. And it's continuing to go down. Back to this one. Yep. It's going to get more and more fine the more I do this. Well, I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. I'm just going to get to that maneuver node now. 7 minutes, or in my case, 7 seconds. 3. I'm a very impatient person with this game, which is a terrible, terrible thing to have when it comes to space travel. But this isn't too bad, an attempt actually. I mean, we're getting a pretty good lock pretty quick here. Cool. And just when we get into that position, I actually want to remove the maneuver node. Keep ourselves right there. We go. Now I'm just gonna destroy that node, and let's just see how small we can get this just by aiming at it. down pretty quick. And the smallest it will go is 1.1, I think is the smallest it's going to go. And that is honestly quite fine. We're still set to target. I'm going to move into a retrograde position because 120 meters per second is a reasonable amount of delta V. I should probably do this at 120,000 meters next time for the sake of having another degree of time warp to use. Oh, I'm sending nodes out by 0.1 degree. I probably could have done that. That's probably where that 800 meters comes from. Now I just need to move into my retrograde position, which is right across the other side. Right across. It's getting there. Alright, now if I aim for this X and kill this 12.9 meters per second difference in delta V, then we will be hunky-dory. There we go. Wait till we can get as close as possible. Get that to 0. Down to 0, down to 0, and close enough to 0. Alrighty. Oh, I wonder where Brutus is. There. Now, you might want to look away from the fuel here before I do this. Possibly a bit excessive, the amount of fuel I attached there. I could probably have one a third of that size and require way less fuel to even get into space. Nevertheless, let's complete this mission. Now we're going to move into docking mode here, and we're going to use a little bit of this. And I don't want rotation mode, I want linear mode. And let's just move these circles so they all line up. Dot on the pink, yellow on the dot, and let's time warp closer. Completely missing it a bit there, and we've gone into the dark. It's taken quite a bit of monopropellant to maneuver this thing. Hopefully all goes well though. There we are, lined up again. And it's just a matter of doing that. Now, normally they actually tell you to kind of stop completely and then aim in a direction, but rather than doing that, I just keep pushing this that way. I'm going to increase my speed too, because I think I want this at about 2. There we go. I'm going to get closer now. I'm right above it. Seriously right above it. Okay. We shall move the... It's all about lining these dots up constantly. Well, am I above it? Am I below it? I have absolutely no idea. Let's find out. I actually think I'm above it. That's perfect. Cool. Now I want to set that as my target now. Okay. And let's line these dots up. Get ourselves a little bit closer. Nope, that apparently is the bottom of it. Does that even matter? I don't think it does. Let's just dock ourselves here. There we go. Yeah, as we get closer, closer. Alright. Now we'll just set it to stability assist and slow ourselves down. Just a little bit. Get a bit closer now. There we go. I think it's good enough. Let's kill ourselves off to 0. Excellent. Now we're just going to rotate ourselves around. There we go. And am I still rotating? I can't actually tell which direction it's going. Right, that's the right direction. Line ourselves up a bit. Alright, maybe a bit better than that. What do we look like? There we go. We're actually moving fairly fast to it. There we go. Let's just go back a bit now because I think we're heading away. Cool. That's really not too bad, to be honest. Let's just move ourselves a bit this way. That looks lined up enough. Am I still moving that way? I can't actually tell. Oh my god, that's close. Oh good lord. I might just push myself back a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit more. And let's just push ourselves down this way. And we just want to attach this to this. Sounds simple, but will it be? Well, by eye that looks good. Let's rotate around. Looks fine to me, ish. Just make sure we're nice and straight this way. And how close can we get these docks to line up now? Push ourselves towards it. It's very quiet in space. Now we'll just slow down a little bit here. Make sure we're nicely lined up. Really rotate a bit. Maybe a tiny bit. Are we straight? We don't look particularly straight. Just a tiny bit more this way. That looks good enough to me. We'll just line ourselves back this way a bit. There we are. Make sure we're actually in the middle of the craft. I think we're actually bumping here. Let's just push ourselves out a little bit. And we'll just come line that up. And I think we're done. I've done enough, I'm sure the magnets will do the rest of the work for us. Now I'm just going to turn off all form of control here and see what happens. Are we lined up enough? How does she look? She's wiggling a little bit there. I reckon we might have it docked. We have. There you go. That is definitely not straight. Does that frustrate me enough to bother redocking? It does! Damn you, Tyrone. Damn you. Where is my controlling craft? Damn it. There we are. Let's just straighten that up now. Cool. Well, the magnets have got me again. The magnets have me. Quickly. Rotate. Line itself up. Oh, it was too late. That's made it significantly worse than it was before. I'll give it one more attempt. Let's give it one more attempt just to keep it nice and straight. Okay. I'm fairly certain it's straight now. As straight as it's ever going to be. I think it's the magnet which is throwing me off, if anything. Oh, God, Lord. Alright. Moment of truth. Imperfection. It will do. It's not like there's wind resistance up here or any of that crap. Cool. Alrighty. Well, that's really all I'm going to do for now. We require one more module on Brutus to make it complete enough to do a mission. And that is the Juna lander, which will dock probably here. Was it even dock on the bottom? Probably dock on the bottom, I think. I'm pretty sure it docks here. We can whack it anywhere we want. And this is the Brutus so far. Let's just have a little bit of a spacewalk, shall we? Yeah, make sure I bring another Kerbal though, that's for sure. Welcome to Brutus. Hey. What makes a man is it the woman in his arms. We better get back to the ship now. Or we'll be doomed forever. There we are. Da 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 da. Did I mention this thing's huge? Probably only repetitively. We'll extend this for next time. And that is what it's like to dock more stuff to Brutus. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little video there. Stay tuned next time for when we... I don't know if you can be stuffed watching. I'll show you how to dock the lunar lander on the top. You can probably imagine it's exactly the same as this, except it's a piece that looks different. But more importantly is I will show you it doing its Juna mission. Yeah. The Juna mission is going to be quite cool. I'm hoping we're going to go to Juna, land on Juna, take off from Juna, and come home. Safely, hopefully. Hopefully very safe. Until then, thanks for watching.